Hey, how's everybody doing out there? I hope everybody's good. And if you're not good, I hope everything works out for the good. I just want to say welcome to another episode with Speak Life, Shine Bright. I'm your host, Kurt, and I pulled up for another one, baby. Another one.
Good to go.
Good to go. The last episode, it was just a reintroduction to Speak Life, Shine Bright. I got the logo done, put it on a hat, put it on a shirt. You know what I mean? If you could see, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do my best to, get a better print out. But this is the basics that I got to have something to go for this episode. Now, on this episode, I'm closing out season one. Season one was a season where I basically shared a lot of deep personal things. All the trauma I experienced in my childhood and teenage years and, so much different things. And now I'm gradually growing out of that and becoming a better man. So this episode is about where I'm at as a man and moving forward in my manhood and this podcast to take it to the levels that it's supposed to be taken to. Okay? So I feel great. I feel real great. I feel blessed, for the gifts and the talents and the energy that I'm going to put out into the four corners of the earth, to uplift the people. Because I'm here to do what? Speak life, and I'm here to shine bright. I believe I didn't go through all those things that you heard in episode 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't go through all these different things just to be normal. My life is not normal. I can't be that guy who just work a 9 to 5 and come home, and it never was like that. I was tossed to and fro. I had to find my way. I had to be guided and led by angels and the Most High for protection, because I felt like my life was being haunted. I was being hunted down and almost being killed numerous times. And now to be alive today, I feel blessed. I feel great. I feel filled up and my cup is running over with joy. And I can't contain it. I gotta share it, And I'm thankful for this opportunity. The gifts and the talents and the things that I do in my life. And this platform that's being created. Now having a logo, we can launch it. When you have a logo and the thought turned into reality and the vision is moving and you start doing the things that's required to take it there, you should feel excited. Don't feel complete, but I'm excited today for Speak Life, Shine Bright. So where am I at as a man? I just want to do good. I just want to be a blessing to others, especially my kids, first and foremost. Don't want to be too religious and spiritual. That's personal. That's private. But my kids is definitely like high priority. Because why? I help father them. And even though I'm not with the mothers, I would love to help raise them in that kind of way where they're saying not only my dad was there for me financially, but he helped raise me. That's a very difficult thing that I've been struggling with, to be honest. Kanye West made a song called New Slaves. And, it kind of makes sense. I look at Kanye as a genius, when it comes musically. Forget what the brother do privately. I mean, personally, his personal life. I'm talking about his talent, his gift that he was blessed with to make Jesus Walks and Through the Wire and all these songs and the producing those beats and whatnot. The brother is very talented. Definitely top 10 in my list, musicians of all time. Okay? So the brother made the song called New Slaves, and that's how, as a man, I've been feeling lately. The system didn't get me through the 13th Amendment, okay? So I've been able to make the decisions to not get caught up in that system, but they still got me through my decision making, meaning that when you have kids and you're not married, one out of wedlock, and I was married with my second child, and if things don't work out, it puts you in this thing to make you feel like a slave. And why I compare it to that, because you have to go through the mother now to see your own kid. That's like a form of slavery to me, right? The slaves back in the days that was in shackles and the slave master permitted them to create and mate and get married and have babies, did the same thing to the slaves back in the days. Sometimes you got married to somebody who was next to the next plantation a couple miles down the road. The slave master first had to permit you to see your wife and also permit you to bless you to say you could have kids now, right? But at the same time, they controlled everything, right? When you can see your kid. And then it came a point, which is the saddest part about it all. You're married, you're happy, you start experiencing some kind of joy, even though you're bounded in captivity as a slave. You don't belong to yourself. Everything is yes, master, yeah, master, 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 master. Ain't nothing about you. You got to work from sun up to sundown. This is your only joy, the little marriage and father and having kids, a family. You know, you have that, and they control everything about it. And next thing you know, they can sell your kid off. Your kid is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sell to you might be in Virginia or North Carolina, and they send your kid to Louisiana. They said the deep south, they call that the pits of hell. They said once you go that far, you might never see your family again. And that's how I feel in a kind of way, as in these women make me feel sometimes that they put me in a situation where I feel like that slave. Can I see my kid? Or when can I see him? And even though going through the court system, it's still somebody in a robe, don't know you personally, hear the story, and can make a decision about how much time you get with your kid. That's a form of slavery to me. Okay? But Kanye said new slave, but then when Bob Marley said through redemption, his song Redemption, emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. That line right there, right? Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Only ourselves can free our minds. That's powerful. So even though I feel like a slave, I still free myself mentally. So it don't affect me taking the steps forward to feel free in that. There's steps I have to take forward. Okay, one child's going to be 18 pretty soon, right? So she has her own mind and decision, but you still have to grow as a person to understand all the things and how it plays out. That's going to take time. I had to take time to understand my parents and all that I felt they not put me through, but exposed me through, that I probably didn't have to go through, and understand how to forgive them and still love them through it all. So she'll get there one day. Then I have my son, who's very young, so I have a far way to go with that. And that's the biggest thing. And once I get that settled, I could feel better as a man, you know? And I don't want to just be a man. I just don't want to be a man. I want to be a man, right? That means I have more integrity. You know what I mean? My morality. You know, I'm more mindful of others. I don't want to offend nobody. I just had to hold a brother accountable recently, and people thought I was wrong. People they didn't really like what I said. Some people took it out of context as I was judging a brother. Just holding a brother accountable, respectfully, publicly. Could have been done privately. But you can't control my life. And you can't control the way I do things, right or wrong. Either way, I'll have to suffer the consequences or recognize my wrong, because I'm not trying to be right. I'm trying to uplift. Speak life, shine bright. It's about uplifting. I'm not here to put a brother down or anybody down or to judge anybody. Nobody's perfect. And there's nothing wrong with holding your brother, your sister, your kids, whoever, your past, whoever, your boss, anybody accountable. Because there's a right way to do things and there's a wrong. And just because you might touch on the wrong, that don't mean you're judging. Why we can't just have a conversation? Why we can't just, oh man, okay, let me sleep on that. He wasn't trying to, okay, maybe I do need to, yeah. That's a little push. My people did it to me. My friend, I owed him money from a business deal. he put on the internet subliminally. Did I like it? No. But he had the right. I'm a public figure, right? I'm a businessman. And guess what? I paid that man off because he held me accountable. Behind my back, to my face, on Facebook, wherever. Got him cleared. I'm paying for all my debt. Anybody out there, that's the only way I progress. And I'll be able to speak more life and I'll be able to shine bright. And I believe you have to do the same out there too. You know? We all have to grow. We can't be babies forever. Can't be teenagers forever. You know, we can't be young adults forever. We have to come into that manship or that womanship and expand our territory and gain more knowledge and wisdom and understands our shortcomings. So that's where I'm at as a man. I just want to gradually grow and become a man. Be honest with myself. And be careful of what I do. Because like I said, I'm not here to harm others or expose or this and that. You know, I just want to do things right. And if I do touch on something that might not seem right, I hope it's just not taken out of context because I don't have not one judgmental bone in me. I'm imperfect. You know, I don't live in the same state as my kids. I don't dot all my I's. I don't cross all my T's. But every day I wake up, I'm doing my best to do what's right. Every day I wake up, I'm doing my best to ask God to lead me, guide me, and show me a better way. Order my steps. You know, let me keep a communication even though I don't live in the same state with my kids. You know, let me visit my family who's far away and show them the love and support because we've been through it all. You know, I believe God's just reordering my steps in a certain way because it's time for production now for me to do a great work. That's why he gave me the vision for Speak Life, Shine Bright. And I'm here to speak life and shine bright. I'm here to encourage the people. I'm here to uplift the people. I'm here to bring people on the platform, people who've been through the one interview, the one sit-down conversation I'm looking very forward to do is the one with this sister. She has an amazing story where she was addicted to drugs and she transformed her life in a drug-infested area, was able to get away from the town she grew up in, not too far, and get a balance and become productive. And now she's helping others. And I said, hey, I need you to come on to the podcast because I know you got this story to share. Well, Curtis, I don't know, kind of shy. I says, okay, let it flow. This is your story. And I'm just going to be there to sit back and let you tell it to the world because you're going to be able to help somebody. Somebody out there struggling like the way you struggled. You're going to be able to uplift them out of the situation that they were in. So I'm going to bring on to the platform. I'm very much looking forward to that sit down. It's going to be great. I know it's going to help thousands and maybe millions of people, you know, to shake them up. It's okay to live a sober life. It's okay to move out the town that you were in. It's okay to put the thing down that's been hindering you. What better way to share this story than somebody who actually went through it, the experience, you know? So that I'm looking forward to that. And I'm just looking forward to this. You know, this is the final episode in season 1. Like I said, the next time y'all hear me come onto the podcast is going to be season 2. I'm bringing all kind of different individuals on. Like I said, to talk about drug addiction, overcoming drug addiction, gun violence, co-parenting, education on real estate, food stamps and SNAP benefits and other benefits that you can qualify for during this hardship time with all these different viruses and so much. We're going to dig into some news topics, all kind of different things. I'm bringing a brother on that me and him could have went to war. He like family, but we made ends and made peace and show how real men make peace, you know? And I think I discussed that in the reintroduction, but, you know, I'm covering it again just to say this is what's coming forward. So as I get ready to close, I just want to thank everybody for following, for supporting. You know, this is my heart. I love doing this. I have a passion for this. It just flows. This is not scripted. I woke up today, said I need to get in the off. It was it's been bubbling because I got the logo done. You know, I figured out how to work the soundboard and get the sound coming through the computer. You know what I mean? I got the soundboard. You hear it? You know what I'm saying? And I'm good to go now. It's time to go, go, go. It's time to 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 go up, 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 up and away. Up to higher heights, and bless the people with the messages. Let the message get out to the four corners of the earth and bring the best content, and not only the best content, but do some work. Do you hear me? We're going to pull up and do some nonprofit work and bless the homeless community. We're going to touch them kids and as in help them kids understand that I know you're going through the pain of a loss of a mother, a father, this one, that one, but we're going to pull up and help build your morality back up and walk you through this thing. Walk it out. And walk it out. Because I've been through it. I'm going to walk it out with you. I'm going to talk it out with you. I'm going to hold your hand through it all. Through the fire. Like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. The king put him in that fiery furnace and said, you say your God is powerful. I want to see how powerful your God is. I'm going to put you in this furnace, right? And I guarantee you ain't going to come. They put him in the furnace. Next thing you know, they looked in and seen another one in there. So hold on. We just put Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in there. But there's a fourth person in there. And the fire has not consumed them. Woo. That's what we want to do. Help you through the fiery furnace so the fire don't consume you. Do speak life and shine bright. That's why I'm at as a man. That's where this podcast is getting ready to go. And I'm going to take it there. Shout out to everybody who supported me. Even if I got 6 followers or whoever took the time out to listen. Bless. And God bless you. Appreciate you. Love you. Lot to come. Season 2. Woo! We going there. We going to hit the home run. We're going to hit another home run. Then we're going to hit another home run. Then we're going to hit a grand slam. And we're going to be like... say good to go. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, happiness to everybody, and prosperity. Enjoy y'all day. One love.